Howdy folks, Keywii here. Welcome back to Ace Academy. I'm here joined by Drunky McSexBot, and I'm just gonna have some fun chatting with her. It is a party after all. But you're toying with these guys' emotions. You're toying with my emotions. Wait, no, that's not the reference. It's like I think it was a glass box. I don't remember. I don't remember. Stop telling me what I remember. But you're toying with these guys' emotions. Aren't you worried someone's going to get hurt? Bruh, she doesn't give a fuck. Valerie laughs. No.
Oh, please. Like they're any better.
Huh?
A drunk girl and an empty room. The fact that they jumped on that opportunity means there was only one thing on their mind. Then who would have gotten hurt?
I mean, yes, I agree. I just genuinely agree with her on this particular point. She does have a point. A good guy wouldn't take advantage of someone who isn't thinking clearly. You know, like yo's truly.
I'm just turning their own game against them.
Maybe. Your system is flawed! No, I do genuinely agree with her. I suppose they aren't that innocent, huh?
Exactly. And someone has to show them the error of their ways.
Well, there's better ways to do that, but sure. That just happens to be you.
Well...
She draws out the words, then smirks. The word. I thought there was an S there, and I was genuinely thought that. I'm like, I'm about to make fun of it because she only said one word, and then I was just wrong.
Nah, not tonight. I've got something even better in mind.
Oh yeah? She grabs my hand and leads me towards the rave downstairs. I didn't think that was said the word rave when I started that word. I thought I said the river. I'm like, oh nice, it's gonna be a nice friendly chat, but no, it's a fucking rave.
Come on, let's dance.
Let's dance, do-do-do-do-do. Although at first I tried to protest, she is persistent, and we end up having a great night of dancing and chatting. Man, I tried to protest, but I had such a good time. I hated it. It's late by the time I get home, and everyone's already asleep. I tiptoe into my room, through the window, by the fields, by the meadow, and collapse into my bed. Exhausted, I fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow. Man, trying to make references as jokes is real hard when you don't even remember them. The sun shining through my window splashes on my face. I didn't know the sun could splash, but here we are. And wakes me up. I stretch in a wide yawn and glance at the clock. Nearly 10. I'm glad I got a chance to sleep in after the party last night, but I don't want to waste my weekend. Hop out of bed and get ready for the day. What's my plan for today? Valerie and I should get her started on our class project. It's the only option, so sure. Even though I probably would have chosen it. I'm going to call Valerie's number when I notice a text message that came in earlier today. It's from Valerie. Despite drinking, and I didn't, she woke up earlier. Probably had to throw up or something. Hey, I'm heading over to the park in just a bit. I'll meet you there soon to finish up that assignment. She didn't even confirm with me before going. What if I was unavailable? What if I died? Though I suppose she probably intends to finish the assignment one way or another. She has a particular set of skills. Better head out then. After making my plans, I head downstairs. What plans? I guess.
Oh hey,
It's more of an
didn't see you
objective,
there,
maybe.
big bro.
That's an interesting outfit that I didn't expect you to wear. Also, I think your hair's different. What the fuck happened? Change back! I don't like options changing! Be the normal way! She seems to be back to her usual self. Glad to see you're feeling better.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
Oh, as she speaks, a devilish smile graces her lips. She's up to something. Or she should be happy. Who knows?
Anyway, you going out today?
Nah, I'm gonna dick around for a while. Why? She starts giggling.
No reason.
Oh, is it like a surprise party or whatever? Okay. I'm actually glad I ran into you. I want to apologize.
Apologize?
There was the thing yesterday. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm pissed off at you. Yeah, I saw your text from a couple days ago, and I'm sorry I didn't answer. I didn't have my phone on me, so I didn't see them until too late. He crosses her arms.
Yeah, sure. Likely story.
Not really. I accidentally left it in my gear. Why is it so unbelievable that he forgot his phone?
What?
Wise.
Oh, come on. At least come up with something more believable.
Yeah, the believable thing where I'm a dependable person and then I just decide not to message you, or the reasonable thing where I just forgot my phone. What's more believable than the truth? Okay, then I was just ignoring you. It's not my problem if you don't believe me. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Oh, really? It's the truth.
What was your phone doing in your gear in the first place?
I was charging it. Yeah. She blinks at me.
You really are hopeless.
Well, hey, you know what? I wasn't ignoring you. Look! Pull my messages and flash the phone in her face. Rolling her eyes, she reluctantly takes a look. What do you mean by... He bites her lip as she continues scrolling.
No.
Oh, she embarrassed by how many texts she sent. She hands back my phone. She seems worried about something, probably for how mean she was to me yesterday. Well, don't be like that. It's okay, Nikki. I understand you were angry yesterday, but I wanted you to know that I didn't do it on purpose. No hard feelings, right?
About that.
Oh, that's why you're happy that I'm leaving. You were actually still pissed off, but you're like, I forgive him for being an asshole, but, you know, I'm still gonna do something dumb. And now that you found out he's not an asshole, you're regretting your decision.
Remember when you said you were going out today?
Yeah, I need to do my project.
You might not want to do that.
Oh, why not? Nikki shovels her feet and continues to bite her lip.
Because you definitely don't want to go into the garage.
Oh, you messed up my bike. Nice. My eyes widen. Did she fucking split it in half with her rage arm karate chop? Spin on my heel. Which, by the way, when you do that, it is like if you're on a sock on a hardwood floor, like my bedroom. Just, well, not hardwood, but you know, like tiles. You just fucking spin. You slide your feet. It's actually a lot of fun. Nikki cries out for me to wait. Throwing open the door, I feel like a hand is squeezing my heart. Oh, it's just gone. Okay. Nikki catches up with me and cringes.
Now, before you get mad,
Nikki?
just remember that I was really annoyed with you and wanted revenge.
You turned my bike into a car? Not helping. She quiets down, but can't stand the silence.
At least it looks really pretty now.
Oh, did you fucking bedazzle that thing? It looks like a unicorn threw up all over my baby. Weird sentences today. All I can do is stare in horror at the glittery desecration of my beautiful bike. Could have been better with more alliteration, but whatever. Nikki hides her face in her hands.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should be more reasonable and not fucking jump to conclusions and then get revenge before getting any answers.
I promise I'll clean it up.
Yeah, you will.
Let me get a bucket.
Bucket will be more than you need. You're using a fucking sponge. Nikki turns to leave, but I sigh. Not right now, I have to go. Taking another look at the pink sparkles winking in the light. Maybe we should take the bus. No, I can't. The bus won't come for another 20 minutes. I need to leave now. Fuck it.
Okay, I'll clean it up later then.
I will point out, though, that if I had a motorcycle, and obviously I'd be upset that she touched it, but if she, like, bedazzled the fucker with pink glitter, I'd still ride it. I'd fucking own that shit. I'd own up with that. I nod. With a grimace, I reluctantly ease myself onto my bike. The engines roar to life, and glitter flutters behind me in a rainbow trail of happiness. Fucking baller! Dude, I want to ride this bike. This is so embarrassing. Why is that embarrassing? It kicks ass. Your bike is fucking Nyan Cat. Park my bike and text Valerie that I'm at the entrance of the park. Although she responds that she's close, it's still another 10 minutes before she arrives, dressed in a skirt and heels. She was totally doing nothing in the bush behind me. She greets me playfully.
I hope you weren't waiting too long.
Hey, nice outfit. Very casual. No, what's the deal with your outfit? Do you not just always wear your school clothes? You're such a weirdo, wearing normal clothes.
This is what you're supposed to wear on a date.
Check her out. What an impractical outfit. Who the fuck says that? It's actually quite practical. She's wearing a light shirt and a skirt. Why is that impractical? Fucking what? It looks like a nice sunny day out. This guy's an idiot. You mean she was serious the whole time? I feel like she would have been. Then again, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one. Eye her up and down, my eyes locking somewhere in the middle upper section of the upper section of her body. Yeah, that lock, it looks pretty good.
What are you looking at?
Look away. Continue to admire the greatest assets in silence. I thought that said science. Oh! Oh, God, no! You fucking... Oh, God. That'd be so fucking hard. Why is my character able to be so mean? Like, I'm already doing that. I'm not gonna, like, check her out and be like, hey, what are you looking at, handsome? And be like, nothing, I'm sorry. Like, fuck off. Okay, didn't know that would happen. My gaze... Oh! It cannot be averted. A delicate finger pushes up my chin until I'm looking at Valerie's smiling face.
I think that's long enough.
See, there you go. Okay, now I'm being weird. Like 10?
You don't get that privilege until at least the third date.
That's... Unless you're implying that you'll be nude at the time, I don't know. Can I not just... If we're dating, can I not just stare? Hang on. I know I'm personally unfamiliar with how dating works, but I feel like third date, you get more than just staring privileges. Not that you'd want to anyway. I saw it, but I really wanted to look at your shirt. At your shirt-clad breasts. That's what I wanted to stare at. So attractive. Sure. Okay, well, we should get started. Changing topic. She nods.
What did you have in mind?
The assignment wants us to find the pillars of town, which are the heart of the park. I guess we should start walking.
Good idea.
She grabs my hand and leads me deeper into the park. As we continue to walk, her pace wanes. The fuck? That's a word I'm unfamiliar with. I genuinely don't know what that means. You okay? I assume it means slow down.
Of course.
Yeah, she wants to enjoy the day. Dude, my guy's brain dead. Valerie smiles, but I can tell she's uncomfortable. Whoa, is she? Offer her your arm, leave her be. Is she uncomfortable? She doesn't look so. Look at that fucking smirk. Offer her your arm. I hold out my arm for her to take. Hey, you can lean on me for support. She looks so uncomfortable. She shakes her head.
Honestly, I'm fine.
Okay. I thought we could go arm in arm, you know, like Wizard of Oz, but whatever. Suddenly, her ankle wobbles. Oh, she broke her leg! As much as I want to see her fall flat on her face, wrap my arm around her and hold her steady as she regains her balance. She glances at me in surprise, and I think I see a blush on her cheeks. Oh, hey! Then her usual smile returns to her face, and she snakes an arm around my own, leaning slightly into me. She's into me. Now it's my turn to blush. Soon we reach a large fountain. In the center stands a statue of a woman who seems to grow out of the water. Not really. Tears trickle from her eyes, and water flows down in a giant pearl in her hands. That seems like a really odd design choice. Who makes a fountain? Of, like, it's supposed to be in a park, like a national park or whatever, like a city park, of like of a woman crying. That's just a weird fountain. Sea creatures cling to her dress, which looks to made of foam. Typo. Surrounding the fountain are 4 stone columns. Valerie breathes a sigh of relief.
She's beautiful, but she looks so sad.
That was a very calm, relaxing voice of you being insightful. I wonder who she is. So I continues to gaze at the statue. I circled the fountain for a plaque. Aha! It says she was popularly known as Yumiko, and she is the protector of the island. Of Japan?
What does she protect them from?
I don't know. I squinted the plaque. I can read even less now. So I just reread that as plague. I look for the plague. She was a villager from Isakaze who was married to a fisherman. He was a good man, and the two of them were happy, but no matter how hard they tried, she was unable to conceive a child. Oh, that must be sad. One day, her husband came home with an unusually large catch. As he sorted through the fish, he found a young boy tangled in his net. Thinking it as a gift of the gods, he wrapped the child in a blanket and brought him home to his wife. Yumiko was thrilled and immediately took to the child like her own son. The boy was extremely curious about the world above the sea and happily adopted Yumiko as his mother. Valerie kneels beside me.
But the boy was the son of the Dragon King, who transformed into a human and came on land to collect his son and bring him back to the sea. But as his gaze landed on Umiko, whose face was wet with tears, he fell in love and wished to take her back to his palace beneath the waves. Umiko refused, angering the king. He reverted to his dragon form and called upon the ocean waves to swallow the village. One way or the other, she would be with him in the sea.
Valerie pauses and wrinkles her nose.
Of course a man throws a temper tantrum because he can't get his way.
Wow, rude. Don't pin this on all men. What do you mean, of course? Pretty sure it's the women who throw tantrums. Okay. Not what I was gonna. I'm gonna go with it's just a story. Well, actually, I don't agree with any of these. What do you mean, of course? I don't want to get indignant. It's more than just a story. It's a legend. You know, it's mythology, which I find incredibly interesting. So that's why I was sort of just silent when she was reading that. I'm definitely not saying that middle one. I'm gonna go with this one again. I need to get so worked up. It's not even real. I mean, everyone knows dragons don't exist.
It's real to the people of this island. Otherwise, this statue wouldn't exist.
I mean, perhaps, but I don't think people actually believe in these sorts of things. Or at least most of them. They just sort of live up to they think about it. She gestures to the fountain. I guess. Turn back to the plague. As Umiko watched the destruction of the wave, she agreed to join the Dragon King. Among protests from her husband, she threw herself into the ocean. Then the servants of the king dragged Umiko down to the palace.
The servants must be the sea creatures. That's why they're clinging to her dress.
I nod. Still, the Dragon King continued to flood the island and ensure Yumiko would never be tempted to return to the surface. She would drown. Unable to watch her people suffering while the king slept, Yumiko dislodged the pearl, which granted the dragon his power from his chest and swallowed it. Mythology.
Ew.
Right? Yeah. Valerie continues reading.
Since then, Umiko continues to protect the village from the Dragon King's wrath, and in return, the people throw a festival in her honor.
Dragon Day! Poor Umiko. Whoa, with power like that, I'd be unstoppable. Story isn't. Well, that's fucking. I'm gonna go with that one. That's really sad.
Why?
All Umiko wanted to be was a mother, and the child which she thought was a blessing was more like a curse.
Well, at least now that she lives in the sea, she can be a mother.
Maybe, I don't know. You think so? I think as long as she has the Dragon King's power, she can never let their guard down. Yeah, like, this is what I was talking about. Earlier, he's just like, it's just a story, it doesn't matter, it's fucking fake as shit. But now he's discussing it and thinking about it. Like, he doesn't think it's real legitimately, but he considers it real for the sake of humanity.
I don't mean a mother for the dragon child. She's more like the mother of Isokaze.
I guess. I wouldn't see it that way personally, but here we go. I suppose that's true.
It's not quite what she wanted, but at least her sacrifice wasn't in vain. Clearly the people love her.
Hey, that's all I want in real life. Valerie stares at the fountain, but I can't read the expression on her face. Particularly because it's not actually written on her face. What do you think about the story? She looks unusually solemn.
She was put into an unfair situation and did what she felt she needed to do. It's very admirable, but it's also sad. Once the Dragon King showed up, Umiko's life was no longer her own to live. But at least she hasn't been forgotten.
That's true. I'm curious about the festival they throw in her honor. Do they know anything about it? Do you know anything about it? She shakes her head.
Maybe we'll learn more about her in class.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of class, we should probably get started on those
Maybe we'll learn more
pillars.
about her in class.
The fuck? Hang on. I hit left bumper on my controller. Oh shit, it goes backwards. Oh, shit! Valerie snaps to attention. Wait, hang on. Let me see what I said. She probably has started on those pillars. Ah.
Right.
Oh, she looked upset for a second. Apparently I misplaced her eyebrows. But that'll have to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, have been Keywii. You've been great too, and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye.